Here's a routine you can do for balance. So this time, just start standing at the top of your mat. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold up and over your legs. Let your head and neck go. When you're ready to look up forward out in front of you, and then plant your palms and step back to your down dog. Nice and easy. Standing here, if you want to play around with lifting up your hips and heels and slowly lowering down or swaying side to side here, any way that gets you comfortable, go for that. And when you're ready, tuck and wave your body out to a nice gentle plank here. Nice and strong, nice long flat back. And when you're ready, tuck your hips and go right back to your down dog. This time, lean to your left side, pull that right leg back behind you, down dog, split, open up, and slowly bring that foot right on through between your hands. Sink through your hips here, finding some balance. Nice and sturdy, finding the middle of your body or wherever is comfortable for you. And when you're ready, slowly twist towards that thigh, reaching that opposite arm up towards the ceiling. For a nice stretch here. Come back around, plant both palms on the ground, lift your hips up, lean back here for a single leg forward bend, and feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. No need to lock up. When you're ready, you can spin that back heel down and open up for a triangle, reaching that left arm up towards the ceiling there, open. And when you're ready, easy knees and reach that top arm back behind you. Push down through your legs. Big inhale carries you up to stand and slowly soften into a warrior two. Again, just spinning that back heel down, lengthening out your arms, sinking through your hips. Easy knees. Big inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale, soften back out. Inhale fills you up high. Exhale, soften back out. Deep breath in brings you up again. If you want to go one more, exhale, soften back out. This time, tip back, reverse your body back, flying backwards there, and slowly roll forward. Easy knees, resting that top arm on your thigh, opening up for a side angle here. When you're ready, spin back down towards the ground. Both hands find the ground and slowly lean back into that plank pose here. Nice and strong. Again, finding your balance, finding a long spine there, finding what makes you feel stable. And when you're ready, you can ease your hips down to the ground for a little breather, up dog. Stretching out the back. And when you're ready, coming back onto your hands and knees, slowly making your way back to that down dog. Take your time. When you're ready, lean towards your right side, pull that left leg back behind you, down dog, split open. Bring that foot right on through between your hands, easy here. Again, finding a stable base, finding your center, and easing that back knee down to the ground. Connecting with that breath. When you're ready, slowly go for that twist towards that front leg, lifting your hips up, twisting to the side, reaching that opposite arm up towards the ceiling. And come back around, spin that back heel down, or lean your hips back there for that single leg forward bend. Breathe in big. When you're ready, spin that back heel down, go for that triangle, reaching that arm up towards the ceiling, opposite arm on the ground there. Easy knees. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. When you're ready, reach that top arm back. Big inhale flies you up high. Exhale, soften back out, warrior two. This time we'll go right back to back reverse. Nice stretch and slowly come forward here for that side angle, resting that forearm on top of your thigh. When you're ready, big inhale, lift your hips, lift your arms, deep breath in, high, and sink back to your warrior two. Tip it back, reversing here, and come on forward, back towards that side angle. When you're ready, turn back towards the ground. Both hands find themselves on either side of that leg here, and lean to the side as you come back to that plank. Nice and strong here. Breathe in big, finding your balance. When you're ready, lower your hips down to the ground, come into that up dog. You can lean to one side or the other side. Come back to your hands and knees or a nice little child's pose. When you're ready, slowly roll up. And this time we'll come into a boat pose here. So come into your seat and bringing your legs out in front of you, bending your knees, and like you're kind of drifting on water on a boat, and slowly lower all the way down and come back up through your middle, halfway down and all the way up and halfway down, and breathe it on up and halfway down and all the way up and over to your right side and come on up and then over to the other side and breathe it on up and over to the other side and right on up and over to your left side and breathe it on up and over to your right side, up. And we'll come back towards your middle, halfway down. Breathe it up, halfway down. Good job. Keep it going, halfway down, all the way up. Here we go, halfway down. And breathe it on up. And again, once more. This time, reaching your legs back behind you, just an inch off the ground, your arms back behind you. Legs out in front of you, arms back behind you, just an inch here, holding. And when you're ready, come roll it all the way back up to your boat pose. And this time we're bopping in the waves here. Again, you're on the water, bopping in the waves, just going over to one side and the other side, having a good old party here on your boat. I'm on a boat. And having some fun, bopping here. And then you can ease on out. And come on back to your hands and knees. Slowly make your way back to your down dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet, folding up and over your legs. And then once you're there, slowly roll yourself up to stand. Big inhale, breathe it up. And you can bring your arms back at your side and just walk towards the top of your mat this time. We'll play around with some balance here. So lean to the left, pull that right leg up in for a little hug. And drop that foot back behind you. If you'd like to play around with the dancer, press that foot into your hand. Opposite arm comes out in front of you. Nice stretch there, playing around with balance. And when you're ready, ease on out of that one. Just come in for a tree pose. That foot can be on the top of your thigh, or if you want to simply tap your toes down to the ground too, that's another one. And you can reach your arms up above your head or in front of your chest. Any kind of tree that feels fun for you, go for that. If you want to play around and grab the toes there out in front of you for a stretch out in front, or maybe bring it out to the side for a side stretch. And when you're ready, lower all the way down, reach that back leg back behind you and for that warrior three, and then slowly roll it up for a hug. So we'll do that a couple more times there. So send that leg back behind you, lower all the way down, hands find the ground, warrior three, and ease it on up for a hug. And again, warrior three, reach that leg back behind you, slowly roll down and roll all the way up. Yep, it's challenging for balance there. And when you're ready, drop that foot down to the ground, take a big inhale to fill up, and lean to the right side this time and bring that left leg in for a nice little hug, and we'll play around here. So if you want to drop your foot back behind you, press that foot into your hand for the dancer on this side, something to play with. And when you're ready, bring it in for that tree pose. Again, anything you want to do with your arms, totally up to you. Breathe in big. if you want to play around on this side, grabbing the toes and stretching the leg out in front of you. And feel free to bend that knee as much as you need to. No need to lock stuff out if it doesn't feel good. Again, it's not going to change your life that much. So you just don't want to get hurt. When you're ready, send that leg back behind you, warrior three. Again, come all the way up. These nice little roll down, rolls up. So send the leg back behind you, warrior three, and roll it all the way up, challenging that balance. And we'll do that one more time. Send the leg on back behind you, and slowly roll all the way up. Nice little squeeze there. And when you're ready, drop the foot down, big inhale to fill up. And fold up and over your legs. Let your head and neck go. This time, slide that right leg back behind you, spin your back heel down, easy knees, come into a warrior one. Hang in here for a bit. Drop those arms back behind you, look up for a stretch, and slowly bend on forward here, taking a dive, easy knees. You can always release the hands when you're ready. Let the hands find the ground, and I kind of did this fast, but feel free to take your time, slowly scooching that left foot over to the edge of your mat and coming into a lizard pose, they like to call it here. You can have the arms up high, or you can lower your hands down to the ground. Just kind of getting into the hips here. If you want to take this into a forearm stand or a forearm plank, you feel free to lean to one side, just resting on your forearms. If you want to play around with the forearm stand, just crawl your feet up a little ways and slowly lifting up one leg. So maybe that right side out in front of you, playing around with some balance. Very nice little forearm stand there. You can rock forward and back. Again, if you want nothing to do with that, you can simply hang out in a forearm plank here and challenge your balance there. Slowly rolling up to stand. Big inhale fills you up. And easy exhale, fold up and over your legs. And we'll slide back here to that other warrior one. So sliding your left leg back behind you, spinning your back heel down, coming into that warrior one. And reaching your hands back behind you to look up, and then slowly folding up and over. Taking that dive and rolling back up. One more time here and taking a dive if you'd like. Easy knees. And when you're ready, let your hands find the ground and scooch that right foot over to the edge of your mat. Again, just make sure you're protecting your knees on this. Don't do it too fast if it's going to cause any kinks or lockings. And if you want to stay up high or come on lower down to the forearms, feel free to go for that. Just letting your body explore here. If you want to lean to the side and slide that front leg back, coming into that forearm plank, or if you want to, again, walk your feet up and play around with the other sides, maybe that left leg goes back forward this time, and you play around with the forearm stand on this side. Maybe you want nothing to do with the forearm stand, so you're just hanging out in a plank or hanging out on your forearms in lizard pose. Totally up to you what you want to do. Just whatever allows you to have some fun playing around with balance, finding your balance, whatever that is. When you're ready, maybe you come into an easy child's pose for a rest. Back onto your hands and knees, and slowly make your way to a comfortable seated position. Gently close your eyes. Just tune back into that breath. Take a big inhale, float your arms all the way above your head. Bring your palms together. Bring your thumbs right up into your heartbeat. Take a big inhale through your nose. Easy exhale out through your mouth. Twice more. Big inhale. Easy exhale Last time, big inhale. Long exhale. And feel free to stay here connected to your breath, or if you're ready to come out of it, you can open your eyes. And thanks for moving with me, and take care, slowly getting up out of this. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.